Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's National Championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. Not much on the return. He's stopped at the 24. Good coverage. They open the championship game with a pass. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, I love this call here to open up the national championship. All the pressure, all the hype, the build-up for this game. Instead of easing their way into it, why not take a shot? You see a one-on-one matchup you like, you trust the quarterback, you take a shot, and it pays off.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch, the ultra-rare big PAT for 2 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. USC, 0. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. To throw, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Grab behind the line, it's Jordan.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved, just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen, gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw, and look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
Shotgun, empty backfield on second and inches. Looking for a man. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Parber. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
On the move now. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
And he's intercepted. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
And that is every defensive lineman's dream. Maybe he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Back to throw. It's Reed. The receiver grabs it. That's a big hit at the end. But a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Moore. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little.
Clean through the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Defense loading up on defensive backs here, wanting to take away the deep pass play. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy is starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. It's a quarterback keeper. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Gets rid of it on the move. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Powering through the defender. He's in the clear. Touchdown, USC, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here's the handoff. Breaks an open space.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Near the sticks, it's Jacobs. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Bringing it out, it's Hudson. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Here he goes. At the 20. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 27, USC, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. What a stiff arm. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think
he'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Oh, now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to 44.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Fights off a defender.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Goes deep off his back foot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great 1st half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back to win this game.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Harbor. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, South Carolina. Too much speed for the defense.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Moves out of the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
USC 21.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up with the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Trojans come to the line in a hurry up.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at